Hey Jay, what are you doing right now?
Getting ready to drive a Ferrari.
Oh, that Ferrari? There you go.
Here we go.
I look ridiculous, but I do not care. Let me get on camera. I look ridiculous, but I don't care because I'm going to drive that right now. So.
There you go.
Hey Jay, what are you doing right now?
Getting ready to drive a Ferrari.
Oh, that Ferrari? There you go.
What we call a photo shoot is done.
And we'd like to give a big thank you to Ferrari dealer, Ferrari of Washington, for sponsoring this. We are in, you can see the Greenbrier. We are in White Sulphur Springs.
Let me see if I can get in here.
Nice and comfy, huh?
It's tight.
See the RPMs on the right side of the screen.
To wake it up, step on the brake pedal and then touch the start-stop button.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go. It woke the car up. Stay on the brake pedal and we'll go like that. Stay on the brake pedal for me. There we go.
Oh,
Yeah. Lets you know it's a Ferrari.
yes, sir.
Ferrari is really good at the Ferrari-ness of the experience. There are lots of cars that'll go fast enough to get you arrested. That's not the novelty, although this goes quickly very well. But what it does along the way is it reminds you you're driving a Ferrari, and it's pretty great at that.
Yeah, yeah.
You're welcome to drive in automatic or manual mode, whichever. Most of the controls are shaped so that if your hands really are at the spokes, you can get to the turn signals with your thumb. You can get to the paddles to shift.
Okay.
You won't need full steering and a tiny little bit of gas. You can just coast. We're looking
Clear.
good. We'll wait till he comes up and we're going to go down that road. So we're going to clear that just fine. And now we'll ease down the road. The shape of the car is such that there's about a foot more car over there on the right front than you'd expect. So if you leave extra space to this jogger or the curb, we can go right over to the middle of the road as he comes by.
All right.
But there are places where the road's narrow and the curbs are sharp, so if you leave an extra foot beyond what you think you need. We're just not going fast enough for second gear to be in play. So it protected you from shifting to a gear that you'd feel it. So we're going to go down the hill and turn right. There's more car on the right than you think, but here, since you can see the road, squeeze into that gas.
Woo!
And later on, we'll need them. With the carbon brakes, don't be afraid to step onto the brake pedal. You will not hurt the brakes.
Okay, I'm clear
This
this.
side's good too. And wait till we're straight. Not yet, not yet, not yet. Now. There.
Woo!
There we go.
Wow.
And then the car notices, we've leveled off, and it goes back to feeling buttery smooth. Just like that.
I just noticed the brake light comes on up here.
Yeah,
That's
you were
pretty
getting
neat.
up toward, it gives you a shift point. You're approaching red line.
Red line.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because as you saw, in circumstances like that, your eyes need to be down there, not looking at the... So the lights are a wonderful reminder. Oh, yep, it's time for another paddle. Right here is great. Now, if you just touch the engine start-stop button, it put it in park, it shifted it to neutral, it took care of turning everything off for you. It was that easy.
Excellent.
It's so all the systems, it just has your back. The same way that it decided, let's be sporty, let's go back. You didn't have to change modes from manual to automatic. The car knew what you wanted.
If you want to come back like around here, like closer to.
And here comes Tom's car.
I look ridiculous, but I do not care. Let me get on camera. I look ridiculous, but I don't care because I'm going to drive that right now. So.
I got you.
We have
You ready?
Yes.
Do it.
Are we doing it?
Hop in.
All right. So how do I open said door handle?
Straight in, and then pull up.
Pull
and
up.
Yourself.
Okay.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Then hop in there, get comfortable.
Love the seats. Wow. This is exactly the color I would buy.
So then on the side of the seat, you can adjust that if you need to.
Okay. Brakes,
Everything feel
yeah.
okay?
Everything's good,
So
yeah.
Have your foot on the brake,
Okay.
and then that engine start, stop, light up. Yeah, hold your finger over there for a couple seconds.
Okay.
Perfect. I'll put you inside.
Yeah, I could get used to this. So, seatbelt. This color is exactly the color I would buy too. No kidding. Casey, right?
Casey, yes.
I get to ride with Casey. This is the best day ever.
Let's
So,
do it.
okay.
All right, so your turn signals are up by your thumbs.
Okay.
So up here in front of the steering wheel, you
Okay.
got left and right.
Okay.
To get into gear, you'll just press up on the paddle shifter. So the right side will get you into first gear.
Up.
So just pull towards yourself.
Pull towards
There you
myself.
go.
Okay.
So you're in first gear.
So how do I? Oh, I can't back up. So,
We'll go kind of curve off
Curve,
here to the
okay.
right, give it a little bit of gas, and we'll wait for everybody to kind of get out of our way.
okay.
Do the walkthrough video while
If you want
Tom
to scoot
takes a
up, we
ride in the
can.
Ferrari.
It says auto hold right now.
Yeah, I think it's just got the parking brake on. Once you give it a little bit of
Okay.
gas, it'll kick itself off.
So how hard can I cut this?
All the way.
Okay.
If you want.
So I feel the car. It feels pretty aggressive. Like it feels like it's in a sport. It says sport
It
on the
may be,
dash
yeah,
here.
so that Manatino, which is the red kind of switch on the bottom of the steering wheel,
Right here,
you
okay.
can play with that. And we'll go,
Okay.
yeah, left, and then you can change that. There'll be like a wet mode, comfort, sport, and race.
Okay.
So that'll change kind of just normal characteristics of the car, make it a little bit tighter, looser, depending on what you like.
It rides and handles superbly.
Yeah, it feels like it's glued to the road, but it's still very, very smooth for a sports car. And the steering is the one thing that like really jumped out at me when I first got in the car, how like it's very light for a sports car. You know, normal sports cars are a little heavier, but it's very precise. You know, because it's light, it doesn't feel like you're driving a school bus. It's still very accurate, but still very, very balanced car.
And for people watching, it corners like it's on rails. That kind of goes without saying, but you could drive this thing. I feel comfortable. I could probably cruise this thing all day long. Like I could drive this thing cross country. I might not have that much room for luggage, but I could cruise across country and be perfectly fine.
Right.
And forgive me, what is this, a 2022?
Yep.
2022,
Yep.
okay. And forgive me, I have to ask, what kind of MSRP is on something like this?
So the sticker on this one was 262.
262, okay.
Yeah, and this one's pretty sparsely built. You know, you could throw a lot more options at this car if you know, are inclined to do so, or like more carbon and stuff like that. But usually we see these in about 275 average. So
Okay.
there's cars around the 250 range, and then there's cars all the way up in the 300s. But again, just depends on, you know, if you've got a specific color you like, or, you know, you really like carbon fiber and, you know, you want to add it up and doll it up. But again, you know, you build it as expensive or inexpensive as you'd like.
And it handles this country road kind of, so to speak, with ease. It's very, very nice. Did you say V8?
V8 twin turbo, yep.
Twin turbo, okay.
So yes, we'll go up here to the right.
Oops.
And then this is kind of our one good straight shot.
Can
know
I,
you can't see, but it'll keep
Can I
going.
hit it?
Go for it.
Here we go, folks. Yes, sir! Wow. That is insane.
It is. It's got a great sound to it too.
everything you want in life and more. So.
I think I just saw raindrops, so you're like perfect
Oh, boy.
timing. If you would have been
Oh, jeez.
30 minutes later, you might not have had as good of a shot on this road.
So now we get to use the wipers.
No, I think, well, it might be automatic. We'll see what happens. Might be able to beat it. We'll take a left here.
Take a left here.
Yeah. And then this is where we kind of get into those windy roads. It'll really show off how agile the car is.
Oh, you're not kidding.
I
Wow.
know.
Is this part close?
It is. Yeah,
Okay.
all of this is. We haven't seen
Okay.
a car on this road in 2 days. But,
Okay.
like I said, there are some pretty blind corners that are, you know, if you haven't been on the road before, it is a little intimidating, but
I will drive a little bit more like a sports car driver.
drive however you feel comfortable.
Not that I am a sports car driver, but are you okay with this?
You're fine. You're fine.
Okay. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Good with myself.
Thank you.
Got it.
Wow.
Not bad.
That's pretty darn nice, yeah. Now I see it says sport,
Right.
and it's been okay. It just dropped into fourth gear.
Yeah.
Does it have like a comfort mode or like a
It will.
cruise mode or
It
something?
will. So if you turn that red dial, the Manatino right there,
This right
down
here.
one,
Down
that'll be
one.
in comfort mode.
Okay, it just changed to comfort. Okay. Oh, and I see a wet. Okay, so it's
Yeah.
getting less and less aggressive.
Exactly. And,
Okay.
and a lot of it is throttle based, but even more so, it's kind of just how the brain reacts to when you give it that throttle, how it'll react to, you know, where it puts the power, how quickly it puts the power. Yeah, it does have a little bit different thought process in this versus sport or race or wet.
I'm glad you enjoyed that. That's great. Well, thank you for signing up for it. Good times to do. I love it. Let me check in and see who's on case. Before we post this, all right.
How was your experience there driving?
It was awesome. Thank you so much, Will.
You are
Thank you, William. Really appreciate your time. Yeah, man. I got another Ferrari right there. William, which one is that, buddy?
That is the 296 GTB.
That is the 296, and I'm driving the
Roma.
Roma. And folks, when you see this Roma, I was like, oh my gosh. So, but thank you very, very much. We really, really appreciate it. What do you think, Jay? You gonna get a Ferrari now?
Oh yeah, once I hit that first million.
Hit that Powerball. do it again. Once you hit 1 million, do it again. 1 million subscribers.
Million subscribers. We're getting one.
There we go.
Subscribe for us so we can get one.
Excuse me.
Yeah.